Okay, here's the deal. When the ARG Spring Sale was first announced, I bought a lot of packs. I bought a display case of Generation 4 Special Editions, I bought a display case of Storm of Ragnarok Special Editions, and I bought some extra Duelist Revolution Special Editions and a deluxe edition of Duelist Alliance. That's a lot of opening videos, and I've done most of them, and I probably have realistically like 3.5 more, but I don't really want to do that. You know, I've opened all these packs so much on the channel already, so in today's video we're opening up almost all of the packs that we have remaining. I will do one more final video on the spring sale next time, I don't know, in a couple days, maybe a week or so, and that one will have the one special edition of each one that I bought. So we'll have one Generation Force, one Storm of Ragnarok, and one Duelist Revolution. In today's video though, which probably could have been 2 different videos, but oh well, we're going to be opening up 7 special editions, 4 Generation Force and 3 Storm of Ragnarok. Alright, so I opened up all the boxes. Now we just have the packs and the promo cards. Looks like we pulled 2 Hand of the Six Samurai and 1 Light and Darkness Dragon, and then 2 Spore and 2 Absolute Zero. And also I should mention that one of the other reasons that I want to open these is because we've had some really warm weeks recently, and a lot of these cards are getting really warped. I know that from the last opening as well. You guys can see here, this one isn't that bad actually, but a lot of these older cards are getting warped just sitting around in my room. So I kind of wanted to open them up and put them in like a box, because that way they don't warp as much. All right, we got a holographic card to start it off, the Carrier Shark, and this is a rank 3 monster that we've actually pulled in the past as well. And then I also see that we have a Fish and Swaps, which has been featured in a couple of my 7 colored fish videos, which are fun discussions. I should do some more of those lore, oh, and Fishing Kicks, nice. I should do more of those lore videos, so those are pretty fun. All right, next pack of Generation Force. I also should mention here that one of the reasons that I like special editions so much is that because they're not just boxes, you know, they actually have promo cards in them, which is cool because you get guaranteed holographic pulls, which you don't always see with these older sets. And also the ratios of like secret rares and ultra rares and ultimate rares don't always stay true with special editions. Now what that means is that with an older box, you know, usually you pulled I think 1 secret rare out of most of these boxes and a couple ultra rares. With these special editions, I mean, you can pull like multiple secret rares in one display case. Now, is that guaranteed? I mean, no, definitely not, but it is a possibility, and I think that keeps it a little bit more exciting because we can get some pretty crazy pulls, where with a box, the chances of getting like a misprinted box or a misratioed box is really low, where with these ones, though, we can actually pull some pretty crazy stuff that otherwise you wouldn't really have a chance to actually pull. That being said, though, I mean, we haven't really done that so far. I think we've pulled a couple secret rares, but I don't think we have any, I haven't really been keeping track here, but I think that we don't have any double secret rares out of any of the packs that we've opened so far. I do also think that special editions are just like a good benchmark for how good a set actually was. You know, these special editions, they're good deals. You know, you get 3 packs and you get promo cards for $10, which especially when the pack is newer and there's actually like meta relevant cards out of them, which these packs would have had a lot of meta relevant cards back when they were first released. That's a really good deal, and I think a lot of players, myself included, remember buying special editions from their locals or from their Meijer or Target or Walmart or whatever back in the day, which brings a lot of nostalgia when I'm opening these. Sorry, I haven't been... Oh my gosh. Oh man, speaking of nostalgia, so we have number 34 Terror Bite Ultimate Rare card. This is actually a card in this rarity that I pulled back in the day out of Generation Force, and I remember at the time I was like kind of excited because Ultimate Rares are really cool, but I also was a little bit disappointed because it could have been a Leviair or a Leviathan Dragon or plenty of other really good ultis in this set. But yeah, still pretty cool. It is, man, I miss pulling Ultimate Rares from sets. I always talk about that in these videos. This card, I never really saw a lot of competitive play. It takes 3 level 3 monsters to summon. Once per turn, you can attach 1 Exceeds material from this card to target 1 level 4 or lower face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. Gain control of it until the end phase. 0 attack and 2900 defense. This card was never competitively viable, but it always has a special place in my heart because, like I said, I did pull an Ultimate Rare way back in the day. I wonder if I even have that card. I probably don't, but let's switch over to Storm of Ragnarok here because chances are the Generation Force packs that are remaining are not going to be as good as that one because pulling Ultimate Rares is not very likely. Maybe we can get some crate in that. Hope for Escape. That's actually a pretty good card in Exodia decks and Final Countdown decks. Not so much these days, not that people actually play those cards, but I mean, Final Countdown saw a little bit of play in Mystic Mind decks, but yeah, Hope for Escape was pretty good back in the day, actually. I believe it was even featured as a 3-of in Jarrell Winston's top 8 World Championship Exodia strategy. Token, Sunday, Sheehan Squire, Tyrant's Tirade, Forbidden Lance. Nice. Okay, so this card hasn't seen a lot of play in a while, but back in the day, this would have been like a $15 to $20 pull. I mean, Forbidden Lance was good, like really, really good for years. It didn't receive a lot of reprints, but when it did, it was a really big deal. This is a really good super rare, though. Nice. Always love pulling old meta-relevant cards. We also have the 6 Samurai Counter Trap, which is kind of funny. Token, Stampede, Legendary 6 Samurai, the blue one. 6 Strike, Triple Impact, and the Nordic Relic arm card, I guess. Or I guess it's a thing on his arm, who knows. But one of those Nordic Relic cards. Actually, the Nordic cards are some of the worst cards out of Storm of Ragnarok, which I always think is pretty funny when the namesake of the pack is like the worst part of it. Xian's Smoke Signal, really good searcher card, was on the Forbidden and Limited list for a while. Never actually got banned, but it was like limited, I think, and then semi-limited. I think currently is unlimited, though. Move back to Generation Force over here. Man, it would be really cool to pull a Levy or the Sea Dragon or some crazy secret rare, but I don't think it's going to happen. Skullkraken, that thing, and Big Jaws. Big Jaws. This set is so funny, man. I bought so much of Generation Force. I really like that set a lot, and I mean, that was like one of the times when I was like just getting into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Like seriously. You know, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much my entire life, but the Exceed Summoning Monsters, those really got me into like actually playing at locals like really, really frequently, instead of just going like once every couple of weeks. And I'm not really sure why, but I don't know, whenever a new summoning mechanic comes out, you get players that are more interested in that summoning mechanic than maybe the ones in the past, and I think that it was really appealing that many of the best Xyz monsters weren't super expensive. I mean, Utopia was really good back in the day, and a lot of this, like Gachi was really good back in the day, and just like a lot of good Xyz monsters. Obviously, you had your really expensive ones like the Evolzars and Wind Up Zenmains, but especially as cards like Maystroke got released in a structure deck, and Photon Palpiopative was released as a rare, you had some really good Xyz monsters that players could use even if they didn't have a big budget. Masked Hero Goka for a pull out of that pack. Oh, that actually goes, doesn't really matter, but it goes up there. Goblinberg, that's a cool card that's actually seen a lot of competitive play. Fish in Kicks. We have pulled so many of these Fish and Kicks and Fish and Swaps in these openings, which is always fun. And when is a 7-colored fish going to get a holographic reprint? Why does it not have one of those? It's like such an iconic card, not only on my channel, but just like in general. I think a lot of people know about 7-colored fish, and it has no nice DD Sprite. So this card actually has changed over the years. I don't know the current text on it, but it says you can special summon this card from your hand by removing from play one face-up monster you control. If you do, return the removed from play monster to the field during the next standby phase. Now, I don't know if it's the current ruling on this card, but I know for a little while this card was ruled that you have to still control this card to return the monster that was banished. This card was printed before Problem Solving card text, and it has received a reprint. Like I said, I don't actually know if that is the current ruling on DD Sprite, but for a little while it was, and that is just one of the problems with before having Problem Solving card text. Sometimes cards were just written in a really weird way. Mass Change, that's pretty cool. Crashbug X and Ghost Ship. I'm actually kind of surprised that this card never saw play. It's just a free special summon and a good level 5 monster as well. That pairs really nicely with a lot of other level 5 monsters, and it's pretty good for summoning synchro monsters as well. So I'm kind of surprised that Ghost Ship never saw play. Alright, we are down to just 4 packs here. The 2 Storm of Ragnarok after this and 2 Generation Force after this. Maybe we can pull another holographic card. We've actually pulled quite a lot of them. Another Nordic Relic. That's not very good, but we've actually pulled, yeah, I mean, we pulled 2 supers there. We pulled an Ultimate Rare, which is obviously super hard to pull. Kind of ironic, right? An Ultimate Rare is super hard to pull. Bad joke. Anyway, next pack here. Storm of Ragnarok once again. We have, oh, do we pull something crazy? Okay, I think we pulled something good out of this one. It's kind of warped. You can see that there, and that usually means it's a holographic card. Maybe something really oh, okay, well, it's just the white goat, and no, I will not try to pronounce that name. I'm sure everyone has really easy ways to pronounce that, and they'll write them in the comments, but I'm not even going to try. But that card's really good. Summons tokens, and the other goat, there's a white goat and a black goat. They're both really good cards, and they're not like super competitive, but they were pretty good back in the day. The black one can special summon itself. The white one here can summon tokens. You can make some pretty good synchro plays with those. So that's actually a pretty nice pull. I wonder what the chances of us pulling one of the Nordic gods would be in one of these openings. This is like the last pack for this video, but we still have 3 more packs in the next video. Terminal World, and that's... Oh, there it is! Yeah, the black goat. So this is like the combo here. You got these 2 cards. That's like the... You can make some pretty cool synchro plays with that. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know if we've pulled the white goat ever in a video. We've pulled the black one, I think, in a couple different videos, but that one's just a rare. That's actually pretty nice. Cool. That is the combo. And like I said, if you want to try to pronounce either of these names, go for it. I am definitely not going to try them. 2 more packs here of Generation Force, and that is the end of the video. After that, we have Crashbug Road. We have Sambel the Summoner, Gravel Storm, and Blue-Blooded Oni. Actually, we pulled a lot of holographic cards in this pack opening, and this card's pretty cool too. It actually was played in a couple like degenerate combos. I didn't see a lot of success in the TCG, but we're at least out there and people did try them out. But that's actually kind of nice, so put that over there. Cool zombie support card that hasn't seen play for quite a while, but was pretty good back in the day. Especially with cards like so many strong like rank 4s like Lavalval Chain. All right, we have the that's the Laval counter trap. We have the Archer Thunder. Oh my god. Okay. We pulled another number 34 Terror Bite. That is actually really funny. Yeah, not the best ultra rare. It's not the best ultimate rare either, but that is, this card must love me. I've completed my playset after 10 years or whatever. But okay, so I guess you saw an opening there with an ultimate rare and an ultra rare that were both the same card. That is probably very, very unlikely, but just in case you couldn't see the artwork on the ultimate rare, that is what it looks like. Man, that is, oh my gosh, what are the odds of that? I don't even know, but that was a pretty good opening. We actually pulled quite a lot of holographic cards, which you don't usually see in these openings. We pulled some good cards in these pack openings from this spring sale, but yeah, these old display cases of special editions, you don't always pull the best cards because, like I said, part of the fun is that there's no guaranteed ratios on any of the rarities. Anyway, though, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.